Welcome to battle number 1 of week number 3 of the FNF Victory Road Draft League Season 3. This battle is going to be pitting Noel, which happens to be me, versus Eons, and this is Hypno Slumber Party versus Memphis Mienshaos. Before we get into this battle, I want to say the Megas and the Zs. So we have Mega Manectric and Mega Venusaur respectively. And then we also have no Z Pokemon on Hypno Slumber Party. We have one Z Pokemon, that's Rotom Wash with Z Attack on Memphis Mienshaos. And we're going to jump into initial thoughts. Joining me on commentary today, I'm very happy to have Edgar co-commentating from Canopy Black Egrets. So thank you, Edgar, for joining along. And we'll start with your initial thoughts.
Well, looking at both of these teams, right away, I'm noticing Rotom Wash is going to be super, well, I was going to say annoying, but super good for Eons in this matchup. Volt Switch hits everything except Flygon. He's immune, but he could just have HP Ice to deal with Flygon, and I don't think Flygon can one-shot Rotom. Maybe just do heavy damage.
Much like other things, Flygon cannot one-shot Rotom.
Interesting to see Mischievous. I'm not sure what they can do in this matchup. A fighting immunity and levitate is useful. Mantric will be really, really good for you, for Noel. Intimidate. It affects Landorus, Doublade, and Goliosopod. I don't know how you pronounce that.
Golisopod?
Yeah. He could switch in and threaten all of them. Maybe not Landorus T, the Earthquake, but he can definitely scare away Goliosopod and Doublade with his stab. Stab will twitch and then overheat. Venusaur looks really good because he's Mega Venusaur. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, to piggyback off of what you said, Rotom Wash is really good in this matchup. Blissey is the premier special defender on my team, but Blissey does have to be careful about Rotom Wash because it does get access to Pain Split, and that does massive damage to Blissey while fully healing Rotom Wash. So Rotom Wash is probably the Pokemon that I was most worried about going into this one when I saw the 6 Pokemon that arrived. My thoughts were pretty much, that was the biggest thing that stuck out to me. I wasn't surprised to see any of these Pokemon. The only one I was surprised to see was Golisopod, because I thought that it didn't really do that well versus my team. But I really was not surprised, especially with Mega Venusaur. I knew in my heart of heart, I was like, he's bringing Mega Venusaur for this. He didn't bring it the last 2 matches. He's bringing it versus me. I know this. I know he's bringing it. So yeah, I prepared for Mega Venusaur, definitely. And I was really nervous. I just came out of an MRI. And I was like, kind of just like dead. But I was like, let's do this. Why not? Screw it. So yeah, that's my initial thoughts. And I don't know. I'm pretty happy with how the battle went. Eons is a very competent battler, and so yeah, this was a fun battle for sure. So we could jump in if you have any initial thoughts left to say, or we could jump right into the commentary.
Yeah, I was just jumping with it.
All right, so we'll start with the commentary. I have it set on really slow, and we'll begin on go.
Mm-hmm.
So 3, 2, 1, and go. So the battle has begun, and the first Pokemon to come out our Blastoise, Cradle the Blastoise on Hypno Slumber Party, Smiley Face the Chansey on Memphis Mienshaos. And Blastoise is actually going to switch right out of there, bringing in Serenity the Blissey. We have the two pink blobs versus each other. And of course, the Stealth Rock is now up, Chansey being a solid Stealth Rock setter on Noel's side. Chansey's going to go for that Protect to scout out what Blissey's going to try and go for. And there's actually Stealth Rock on Eon's side too. So turn 2, and we already have rocks on both sides of the field.
Two-Blade coming out. Probably to attempt setting up on Blissey. Blissey can't do much to it. Blissey sets up Wish. Probably to switch into, Manatrick? That's how you say it. Yeah, and he takes a Sacred Sword. It's not gonna... Well, it doesn't matter, because he's gonna heal with Wish.
Yeah.
And now, he's gonna be able to Mega Evolve and throwing him out, Overheat. And now that he's Mega, he's gonna have Intimidate to switch into threats later on.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Intimidate being a really good tool in this matchup. Chansey does come in on that Overheat, and that's going to do minimal damage, only 15%. Chansey being such a good special wall, but Manectric is able to Volt Switch out of there, going into something that could take advantage of Chansey's passivity, which is Cradle, who pretty much could Rapid Spin pretty easily. Seismic Toss is only going to do about 28%, so Cradle definitely got some chunk to that HP stat. And both of them at 67% right now, actually.
Two-Blade coming in again, probably to block a Rapid Spin from Blastoise. Yep. Rocks are still up on... Rocks are still up for Eon. And now I'm assuming that Two-Blade will go for Swords Dance to set up on Cradle. Oh. Blastoise uses Yawn. Two-Blade sets up. So he has an attack boost, but he's probably going to switch out so he's not asleep, because he does not want Two-Blade to be asleep at any point in this match.
Yeah. So
And Dylan comes in.
There's that Lando coming in. Oh, whoa, what's this? And Eons makes me say some curse names when he battles. I think he takes pleasure in making me say these names on commentary. So that Protect's going to fail, but the second Protect does work, scouting out the move from Lando, and that's going to be a U-turn. It tries to pivot out, which is good because Blastoise can hit it with a water move. Granted, if that's the last move, we do know 3 of the moves so far. We don't know what the last move is yet, but it very well could be a water move. And that Defog actually removes rocks for Blastoise, so it doesn't even have to go for the Rapid Spin.
Rapid Spin, just to be sure, though.
Did massive damage.
Critical. Lando's gonna get out of there with U-turn, probably to avoid getting hit by a Scald, I presume. Venusaur comes in. Oh, Yawn again. Probably anticipating Venusaur to come in on Blastoise, which can't... Blastoise can't do anything to Venusaur, so... Probably to... Yep. Switches into Goliosopod. I'm not sure... Does Goliosopod get grass attacks?
Goliosopod, I mean, it hits generally hard, but it can't do much to Blastoise. But it does get Swords Dance, so Blastoise switches out of there just in case into Blissey, but Blissey doesn't want to be facing Goliosopod either. Rem comes in, intimidating it. Looks like it was carrying Brick Break for Blissey, and Chansey actually comes in, again, to take a hit from Rem. Rem slowly doing some chip to it, so Chansey's probably going to want to start wishing soon because it's at 50%. And in comes Lullaby, the Flygon.
This looks like a really good opportunity to set up, since Chansey wants to heal. It's pretty... Well, 50% is like a lot of HP, but it wants to be healthy.
Yeah.
Uses Dragon Dance. I presume that... Yeah. Switches into a Rotom. Rotom probably has HP Ice to deal with Flygon.
Yeah, definitely.
Flygon hides behind a Substitute. Maybe might take a pot shot before getting his substitute broke. I'm sorry, I couldn't say it with a straight face. Flagon guesses again though. Substitute breaks. I don't think he can break through Rotom. She can break through Rotom, so she's probably gonna switch out.
Indeed. Serenity comes in. So fun fact, that second Dragon Dance was actually a misclick. I meant to Dragon Claw, but water under the bridge, right? So Serenity comes in to take the hidden power. It doesn't do much damage. Both of them at near full HP. There, that Rotom goes Volt switching away to bring in something that could take advantage of Blissey. Might be Doublade again. Indeed, it is. Hella Disjointio, the Doublade, comes in, and Serenity's going to set up that Stealth Rock once again, getting rocks on Eon's side of the field. So now rocks are only on one side. Doublade really doesn't mind switching into rocks that much. It takes minimal damage. And Cradle, the Blastoise, comes in to face Hella Disjointio, the Doublade.
Right. Well, I'm pretty sure Eon's aware that Blastoise can switch into Doublade and not care, and yawn it and force it out. Blastoise is going to be like... It's just going to stop Doublade every time it tries to set up. Because it can totally tank +2 attacks. Yeah, it barely took 40% from +2's Sacred Sword. And now Doublade's asleep. It has to switch out, or be like a huge momentum drain. Venusaur comes out again because it's a free switch in. Probably might go for Leech Seed to... Because nothing on Noel's team is immune to Leech Seed.
Correct. And the Premier switch in to special attacks, Blissey, does not like getting Leech Seeded because those Leech Seeds restore massive amounts of HP. But despite this, Blissey does switch in, taking that Leech Seed, and it's going to restore Venusaur to its full health. Blissey now at 87%. Still a good percent to be at versus Mega Venusaur, because Mega Venusaur can't do much. As we see, the Sludge Bomb only doing 60%, and Blissey is going to go for the Wish. So after using Wish, Blissey's now at 64%, all things considered. Will it stay in to take the Wish or switch out into something else? That's the big question.
Blastoise needs healing, but I don't know if I'll switch into Venusaur. Venusaur just switches out into Landorus, though. And now Celesteela is out. A Wish for a good measure. Landorus knocks out the leftovers. That's going to be annoying for Celesteela. It only has Leech Seed for recovery. It might try setting up Stealth Rock again, but Energy Ball did it did a decent chunk to Landorus. It might want to just leave. Yeah, U-turns away, probably into a Rotom. Electric hurts a lot. Nope, back to Mega Venusaur.
Yeah, Mega Venusaur is the one who comes out, and Kaguya sets up an autotomize, and that Air Slash is going to hit Venusaur very hard, doing 68% and flinching it. Venusaur not going to want to stick around for this one, but actually stays in to take the Flamethrower, and that's the first Pokemon to go down in this match in turn 30. We've seen matches completed before this time, but both of these teams are pretty bulky. So now that Venusaur goes down, Beast Boost is going to boost Kaguya's special attack, showing that it is a special attacking Celesteela. And another Air Slash hits Chansey, flinching Chansey as well, bringing it down to 20%. So one more flinch and Chansey will not be able to recover.
Flinch hacks for the win. Venusaur going down though, not good for Eons. Now Blastoise isn't as afraid to be active anymore. Chansey survives though from the flinch hacks, and she should be able to heal. Blissey comes in on Chansey, maybe to Blissey might be capitalizing on the fact that it's healing itself to heal one of its teammates, or Toxic it or something. I'm not sure. I don't know the other two moves. Yeah, it's just gonna heal someone else, or itself, perhaps. Chansey wishing again. Maybe to heal itself to full HP. Or Landoris did get hit pretty hard. Mana Trick coming in. Maybe to call out Doublade coming in. No, it's a Rotom Wash. I'm not sure what Rotom Wash can do to Mana Trick though.
Well, it won't be doing much in this turn because Manectric Volt switches out back into Serenity the Blissey. I have your shirt, the Rotom Wash, at 69%, using the Volt Switch to bring Blissey down to 63. We might see Doublade come in again to try to set up yet again. We do, taking gradual chip from the Stealth Rock. All the damage done to Doublade so far has been from Stealth Rock. So yeah, it's probably going to want to set up Swords Dance. But Rem is the one who comes in instead of Blastoise, so we see different Pokemon coming in. Rem now at full HP and with Intimidate, so it's not scared to come in on Doublade. Doublade switches out though, anticipating that Overheat. Chansey is at 39% though, which is not good. It needs to start healing back up at 27% now from that Volt Switch from Rem. And in comes Lullaby the Flygon.
Lullaby here to perhaps Dragon Dance twice in a row again.
Behind us,
gonna try boosting off again. This time, maybe. Well, Sensible Wish again. Probably protecting is like kind of risky because now Flygon is probably going to be at like +2. He might switch into Landoris for Intimidate. No, Chansey just stays in and takes a Dragon Claw, and now it's down. That's not looking too good. The main source of healing for everyone else.
Yeah, the other Pokemon at this point now put on a timer because Chansey is down. Lullaby going for another Dragon Dance, now at 1 attack and 2 speed because of the Intimidate. Landorus is going to go for the knockoff though, doing a meaty 50%, removing those leftovers from Lullaby, so Lullaby does not have that passive recovery. Lando at 53, Lullaby at 50%, and Lullaby goes for another Dragon Dance, now at 2 attack, 3 speed, and Lando might have trouble, so it actually U-turns, which does 42% to Lullaby. And in comes the Golisopod.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to do first impression. It's probably why he brought him to this battle, to stop potential sweeping with first impression because it hits really hard and goes first. But yeah. Celesteela switches in, not going to do much. I'm not sure what Golisopod could do to Celesteela.
Not much, actually.
Oh, so Rotom Wash comes in with a powerful electric attacks. Celesteela goes for Automize, although can Celesteela just... Oh. He do be killing Rotom Wash though, and now Celesteela has a boost in special attack.
Yeah, the Energy Ball takes down Rotom Wash. The Air Slash is going to miss though, so Lando does have the chance to do some damage. It goes for the U-turn instead of going for the knockoff. That's only going to do 6% because it's resisted. And in comes Golisopod again at 51%, so one more hit will either take it down or activate Emergency Exit. First impression, only going to do 9%. At this point, it's really, really small chip from everything that Eons is able to do to Kaguya v Celesteela. And Energy Ball brings down Golisopod to 20%. Back to Doublade Hella Disjointio. Again, has only taken damage from Stealth Rock.
Yeah, this is effectively 6v2, because Golisopod will die to rocks when it comes back in.
Yeah.
His Flamethrower one-shots Doublade. It's kind of just... Celesteela has, like, snowballed, and now it's incredibly hard or just impossible to stop them. And Golisopod dies for a Stealth Rock. Landorus is the last one remaining. I'm not sure if any of it has Stone Edge, because there is one more move left. Oh wait, automizes. It has +2 speed, so Steel Sailor just went first. I completely forgot about that. And he goes down to an energy ball. 6-0 victory moment.
So the battle has finished. It's a 6-0 victory for Hypno Slumber Party, which is Noel's team, over Memphis Mienshaos, which is Eon's team. A really good battle, even though it was the differential suggests otherwise. There were a lot of moments where Eons was able to pressure a lot of the Pokemon, and Celesteela was down to 36% without leftovers, which is pretty noteworthy. I think that in like my closing thoughts is just Blastoise was like super useful for me in ensuring that nothing ran away with a sweep. Mischievous was super useful. That shit didn't even come out. But yeah, Blastoise was really useful. I think that Blastoise was definitely my MVP of this battle. Well, Celesteela was, but Blastoise was also, I guess. Double A did have a lot of opportunity to come in on Blissey, but it didn't have an opportunity to set up comfortably because everything else was able to scare it away. And then Rotom Wash was really scary, but I guess once Chansey went down, it couldn't heal, so Energy Ball was able to take it down. But yeah, that's pretty much my closing thoughts.
Right. I pretty much have the same thoughts as you. Blastoise really stopping those threatening sweepers like Doublade. I'm pretty Lindor's T can use Sword Stance, so that'd be kind of scary too. I'm pretty sure Blastoise could take him on also.
Yeah.
Phasing them out with Yawn. Losing Venusaur is pretty bad because Blastoise is just. It was like the #1 solution to Blastoise, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then with Rotom Wash too. I feel like if they were, I don't know what the word is, but if they were able to stick around a little bit longer and threaten Blastoise, they, at some point, taking care of Blastoise, maybe like, actually never mind, I don't know what I was saying, but...
I see what you're saying though.
Yeah.
Blastoise, like once Blastoise went down, I had a lot less options, so I think that was his goal. Like he needed to bring down Blastoise.
Yeah.
But yeah, really interesting match, and I look forward to if Eons and I face each other in playoffs. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Please note that this is a 49-turn match, so it doesn't count as stall because stall is 50 turns or more. So this was actually Hyper Offenses at its finest, folks. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so thank you so much for joining me in co-commentary. Once again, this is Edgar joining me from Canopy Black Egrets. I'm Noel from Hypno Slumber Party. And tune in for some more Week 3 matches. There's lots coming up. We're actually about to record one right after this, so stay tuned for that, and we'll see you then.